What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Soulblaze YouTube channel. This is the WPF Finals. It's all or nothing. It all comes down to this. I have to stay a little room temperature volume here because this is the only time I could record this. It's late at night. We are soon to play our WPF match, but I thought I would get some thoughts in for the video before the battle. This is hype. We've had a long season. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, we've had our luck, we've had our misfortune, we've had our outplay moments, we've been outplayed, everything in between. The season has been fantastic, but we made it here. In this video, if you could do me a favor, please stick all the way through till the end of the video. We're going to be going through the matchup. We're going to be going through what I'm bringing. We're going to be going through the battle itself, and we'll do after the battle. It won't cut straight to the outro, so stick it through till the end. I am going to record some after battle thoughts because I want to recap the season and I also want to recap the battle. So stick around for that. Without any further ado though, let's get you straight into the action of the WPF Finals. Here is your matchup. This is the team builder that we're bringing to the finals. I've spent countless hours calculating lines I've heard with my fiance, I've heard with the boys. Everyone has been basically carrying me and helping me through the process in the quarterfinals and the semifinals and the finals. I've done a lot of this work on my own, but I have had some help. Shoutouts to my wonderful fiance, not only for being patient with me through this process, but also for helping me in the direct building process, fetching me ideas, everything. Thank you to Ducky for being there, listening to me rant on and being concerned about the endless possibilities. Thank you to MrTJP for sticking through and suggesting some heat stuff. And thank you to JK for popping in and also being there, my boys, in the process. And Forza, thank you for not only letting us stay in your house during parts of this playoff run, but also for your wonderful suggestions and help as well. Thank everybody who has been helping me so far. This is it. This is what we're bringing. First Pokemon, of course. It wouldn't be a finals without Mega FLOETTE. As you can see, we're running 252, 252. Pretty standard. Very standard. It has to have its item. It has its ability. There's very little wiggle room here. If Garchomp is coming, which is 102, we want to speed tie it at 102, and of course we want to be able to hit it before it hits us. So it's as simple as that. It could have Poison Jab, it could have Iron Head. If it goes first, it can poison us, which makes us die after the turn, or it can flinch us, robbing us of the turn entirely. We don't want that. We want to go first with our super effective Fairy Aura boosted Fairy move, either spread deagling on Garchomp or hitting it directly with a Moonblast. We have Protect just for natural protection in doubles. You gotta have Protect. And then it's basically, if Garchomp is coming, I have scouted my opponent. I think that Garchomp is going to hold the Roselli Berry to be able to try and tank a hit from the Spread Dazzling Gleam. If it's chipped, I think Moonblast kills it at a good range, but it will live a D-Gleam with the Roselli, so we want to make sure that to play around that. So we have Calm Mind. Calm Mind is really good in this matchup because it can make us live a lot of the special offense on my opponent's team. Heat Wave is doing crazy damage. I do expect him to bring Psyshock to be able to hit me on the physical side while I set up on the special side to be able to 2 KO me with Psyshock. And basically, FLOETTE is, there's very little wiggle room, so we can't really play around that. We have to play around that, we can't build around that. So yeah, that is the Mega FLOETTE. Yeah, we also have to make sure that we want the most damage output possible. If Moonblast gets redirected by Follow Me, most damage Calm Mind can help burst through Frame Guard, yada yada yada. We have to be a little bit careful about Mousehold being able to Encore us into Calm Mind or Protect. So we have to be a little bit careful about that. But that's Mega FLOETTE. The second mon we're bringing is Archaludon. Again, this Archaludon is a little bit specific, but it's, again, the moves, very little wiggle room. Leftovers Protect, you get that leftovers per turn. Really considering going Stalwart in this matchup just to not get our moves redirected by a specially defensive or just a max HP, max speed Mousehold, because you want to be able to target what you're going to target. If it's Milotic, for example, you want to Electroshot it. If it's Garchomp, you want to Dragon Pulse it. If it's Sylveon, you want to Flash Cannon it, yada yada yada. And you don't want those moves to go into Mousehold because none of this thing's move is spread. And as soon as he hits it with something, he's going to see that I'm Stamina. However, if I get enough Stamina boost, a couple, 2, 3 Stamina boosts, we can easily be able to tank even super effective hits from the likes of Sarina, Mega Aerodactyl, and Garchomp. It's too good to miss out on. Yes, the redirection absolutely sucks, but we could get a special attack on the kill if it gets redirected in rain. And we're just going to also try and play around it. I do expect the Mousehold to be Mental Herb. We'll get back to that later, but it's just to make sure that we can't really taunt or encore it into stuff to be able to take it away from going for Follow Me. So I think Follow Me is going to be really strong in this matchup for him, but we have to try and play around it. We can't build around it. Our team is not that doesn't have the luxury to do that. However, as you can see, we do have a little bit of speed investment, and that is because we want to be able to outspeed Mega Aerodactyl and Tailwind. It's outspeeding Mega Aerodactyl and Tailwind, him predicting that I outspeed Mega Aerodactyl and Tailwind, and going to outspeed him outspeeding me in Aerodactyl Tailwind. That's basically what it is. Mega Aerodactyl to outspeed it, you need 224 to outspeed 222. He might go 226, expecting me to go 224, so we're going 228. That's how it goes. It's a couple extra points. It sacrifices a little bit of bulk, but it makes sure that we're absolutely faster. Absolutely. So there's that. So, and the rest is in bulk and the rest is in attack because we need to, +1 Flash Cannon needs to be able to do its damage. +1 Dragon Pulse needs to be able to do its damage. Electroshot needs to be able to do its damage. So we can't, again, very little wiggle room on the damage. We also expect Sarina to be able to potentially go Light Screen because now my primary two special attackers. So Sarina with Light Screen up, you need as much damage as possible. So every bit of inch matters. We have Modest, we have Max. So that's just how it has to be. Next up, we have the Mega Sableye. Mega Sableye has been carrying us throughout the season. Not in its Mega form, however, so this is a little bit, persuasive, because we're never Mega Evolving it, so we're never reaching the stats that you see on screen, but the spread is basically, it's basically pretty divvied up to be able to live a Sylveon Hyper Voice in the light screen, and the rest is in physical bulk for stuff like Sarina, Player of, Garchomp, Mega Aerodactyl, if Toxic Rope comes, Earthworm, Heavy Slam, whatever. So there's that. We obviously have the light screen. His strongest special offense is special. He has of course, the super scary Delphox. Again, Psyshock is one thing, but the spread Heat Wave is crazy, even in rain. And it could be Helping Hand boosted. It could be Nasty Plot if he goes Nasty Plot and forgoes the Focus Plus coverage for Archaludon. Super strong. Sylveon Hyper Voice, Pixelate boosted, possibly Fairy Aura boosted. Our team needs that special defense. Archaludon has the stamina, so we're going to have to play it that way. We have Disable. I get Disable doesn't work as long as Sarina's on the screen, but there's literally no move that's better. I know he has Mental Herb on the Mousehold. I know that I can't disable it, and I know I can't disable while Sarina's on the screen. But, so this is pretty much a three attack Sableye. But if we can knock off the Mousehold, then we can disable it the turn after. This is also just for keeping up rain, keeping up light screen. Will damper his damage and keep our team alive. So I'm not bringing Sableye into the main idea of the concept of this team, but it is there as a backup if I do feel like his offense gets too much for me to handle. Next up we have Caesar. As you can see, Caesar is 115, Archaludon is 114, is the exact same speed tier. but you want to be able to have Caesar go a little bit before Archelon in Tailwind, just because you want to be able to break the light screen that he's going to set up with Sarina, for example, into a special move, or you want to be able to knock off an item into Archelon hitting with a special move, right? If there's an item that dampers the damage, if there's a Haban Berry, if there's a Babiri Berry, like I'm predicting Sylveon to have, if it's Babiri Berry Sylveon, for example, I can't Bullet Punch while Sarina's on the screen. I could go for knockoff into Sylveon, get rid of its Babiri Berry in Tailwind, then my Archelon could go and Flash Cannon the Sylveon. So if it's Sylveon Mega Delphox, for example, I don't have to worry about speed. Tailwind is up. He switches Delphox into Sarina, predicting to stop Bullet Punch. Knockoff comes through, takes the Babiri Berry off. Archelon goes, Flash Cannon kills it. That's the hope. That's the hope. That's the play. Something like that. U-turn is just to pivot around my pieces, and Bullet Punch is there for if Sarina goes down. Super strong pressure forces him to protect, forces him to switch, forces him to be really on the back foot if we do a lot of good prep work. So super strong. Again, we have Okaberry, and I do believe we live a heat wave barely. If rain is up, light screen is up, and we have the Okaberry on the heat wave. That's how much you need to live it. But I found almost no better item here because our focus sash is going somewhere else. So that is the Caesar, our attack. This is our only primarily physical attacker. Yes, we have a stab knockoff on Sableye, but again, this is max attack adamant, so this is our premier physical offense. So again, if I see that I struggle versus light screen, this could be a potential bring to try and catch him off guard. It could break the light screen for my strong special attackers, or it could be a physical attacker in and of itself, getting rid of items or positioning into special attackers or playing it that way. Next up we have Mousehold. We also have a Mousehold, and our Mousehold is almost as good as his. Almost. He doesn't have a Prankster Mon, so we don't need to go the Mental Herb. He did that versus Thomas earlier in the season. He countered the Sableye by going Mental Herb, so it doesn't have to worry about Disable or Encore. And he also, of course, has the Sarina, so he can bait you. He can have the Sarina in the back. You think you're safe to click priority target moves, and then he swaps Sarina in to block them. But here, our Encore is actually super strong, and this is where the Encore part of Disable, we can still get the Disable Encore Sableye core here, just because we have knockoff to get rid of the Mental Herb. And if he doesn't click Follow Me, it does work very well on other targets as long as Sarina is not on the field. And then of course we can also do Follow Me Redirect. Yes, he has super strong spread. Mega Aerodactyl Rock Slide, Muddy Water Milotic, Hyper Voice Sylveon, Heat Wave Mega Delphox. His spread is immaculate. EQ Garchomp even. Parabolic Charge Belly Bolt with Soak. Super good spread. And these are all things that I predict him to, like, I know for a fact that whatever's coming, I almost know the set that it's going to be, because I can see the matchup very clearly from his perspective. I think Garchomp has to lean into Roselia Berry or Sash or the Choice Scarf if it comes in this matchup, just because it has to be able to do something about the FLOETTE. Live a hit, be faster, something. It has to do something. So if it's coming, it's one of those three things. I'm predicting Roselia because that's what he did versus Thomas. Mega Delphox has to have its item. It could be Nasty Paw, but I am predicting Psyshock. Mental Herb Mouse with Super Fang to cleave through our Chaldron and Light Screen. So if I set up Light Screen, he cleaves my HP in half, so it doesn't matter. And he also cleaves through Stamina Boosts, because it doesn't matter how many Stamina Boosts I have if he does a flat 50%. Mega Aerodactyl, if it comes, it's Wide Guard, Rock Slide, Dual Wing Beat, Tailwind, or Protect, something like that. Milotic is going to be Leftovers, Protect, Coil Hypnosis, Muddy Water. Sylveon's going to be Babiri Berry, Hyper Voice, Moonblast to try and dodge Pelipper's Wide Guard. It's going to be Mystical Fire because it needs to hit Caesar, and it also super good to spam into my special offense like Mega FLOETTE, like Archaludon, like Pelipper, like Spothra, so it can't pass a negative special attack boost, Heliolisk to hit super effective Dry Skin, Noivern special, yada yada. So he's going to bring that Hyper Voice, Moonblast, Mystical Fire, Protect, Leftover. No, Babiri Berry, sorry. Sarina. If Sarina comes, I am predicting it to be Tanga Berry for the Caesar. Because it does work on Bug Bite still. And I think Sarina's going to come among the 6, but not among the 4. I think it's going to come among the 6, but among the 4 the first game, and then if it's among the 6, it's going to stay back in the second game because he's going to see that I'm not bringing Mega Sableye. Toxicroak is a very underrated mon in this matchup. He could bring it, he could leave it behind. If it's coming, it's probably fake out Bullet Punch to try and hit the Mega Floette before it can move, and then it can hit the Archelodon on the special side with a super effective fighting move. So it's probably item, I can't really say for sure, probably that's where the focus hash is going, if anything, and then he could just have really good fake out pressure and priority and everything. Hit my top 2 for super effective stab on both sides. If Belly Bolt is coming, it's going to be Parabolic Charge, Thunderbolt, Soak and Protect. That's what I'm predicting. I think it's going to be really annoying because a lot of my weakness is Archelodon losing its typing. It's super good defensive typing and being changed to water. And then Electric is super effective against water, so you can Parabolic Charge that if it's coming. But that's when we have Caesar to try and be physically offensive. We can U-turn after a Soak potentially. Stuff like that. So if it's coming, we could go for a Caesar angle. We could also go for a Sableye angle. We could also try and predict it with Wide Guard since Parabolic Charge is spread. So I do feel like even Pelipper can hit hard and contribute there. Super Fang can cleave its HP at half. Like, we still have a lot of good stuff. Speaking of Super Fang here, Super Fang is just as good for me as it is for him. We both want to set up light screen. So Super Fang is going to cleave him and it's going to cleave me. So whoever misses the Super Fang on 90% is going to feel it this finals, man. But yeah, we have Protect on our mouse, and that is for a game 3 scenario. We basically in the games we want to lead Mega Floette and we want to lead the mouse hold. And here's the idea. His Delphox and mouse hold, right? His mouse hold wants to click Manual Sunny Day. I can't click Prankster Rain Dance on Sableye, goes last, sun goes up. I can't pivot into Pelipper, goes last, sun goes up, right? So Manual Sunny Day on his mouse hold is super, super strong. Boosts his heat waves, protects him from water moves, yada, yada, yada. So what I was thinking was that in turn 1, where it's Delphox mouse hold and Mega Floette and the mouse hold, is that my Floette's going to click Calm Mind. I'm going to redirect his Psyshock. Citrus is going to proc, so I take another one. And then, with my Calm Mind, I can basically bully him. I can one-shot his mouse hold. I don't think his mouse hold runs Protect. I can one-shot it with a +1 Moonblast. And then we can Super Fang mouse hold as we protect the Floette and get a clean 50% HP. And we can also be in the lead with a +1 Calm Mind, a really healthy Floette, and we can bully him. The game, if that wins, and he's going to see that game, he's going to pivot. He's going to basically do the same lead, mouse hold Delphox, but what he's going to do is he's going to want to target down the mouse hold. I'm saying this now before the battle. He's going to want to target down this mouse hold because he's going to see that Follow Me is going to be there. If he's Nasty Plot, if he's Nasty Plot, that's one thing, we have to scout for it. If it's Focus Blast, he's going to Focus Blast the mouse hold. That's where we have Protect, because he's going to predict me to click Follow Me for getting the +1 Calm Mind that won, hopefully, last game. And then he's going to want to nuke the mouse hold turn 1. So he's going to try and Focus Blast it. That's where we have Protect. Focus Blast goes into Protect. I still get my Calm Mind. We're in a super good position. Super, super good position. And if our mouse hold can win the speed tie versus his mouse hold, we don't necessarily get Encore, and we could Follow Me the turn after. We could live die to the Focus Blast after the Protect by following me it. If he goes for Psyshock, we redirect that, and we could potentially win the speed tie versus mouse for a Follow Me battle. So I super, super like my mouse hold in this matchup. Super good into Biolotic, super good into Belly Bolt, super good into Earthworms, God Save into Earthworm. Really good into his Favor Resist Mega Delphox. We just need it to be faster than his mouse hold, and that's why we're max speed. And our HP is 1 tick down, just so that if he does Super Fang it with his mouse hold, he procs the Citrus Berry. If he runs max HP, he's going to be 1 HP short of proccing Citrus Berry. He wants to proc it. We have manipulated our HP to be an even number, so if it cleaves in half, it goes 50% exactly, and we get our Citrus Berry. Last but not least, we have Pelipper. Pelipper is a Focus Hash Pokemon. It is going to live an electric type attack from Belly Bolt guaranteed. It can live a hit from Mouse Hold guaranteed. It can live a hit from a Gyarados guaranteed. And there's no other item that lets you live 1 hit from all of those things. It can live a Freeze Dry from Mr. Rime guaranteed. If Mr. Rime is coming, it's going to be Fake Out, Freeze Dry, Psychic Move, Focus Blast, because that's what he brought versus Thomas. And it's really good into our team, and yeah. But here's the thing. We really want as much damage, and again, it's the same speed, so in Tailwind, we need Tailwind. And we need rain for Electro Shot and Water Boost stab, right? So Tailwind, we can do the same thing. We can't knock off, but we can go for Hurricane, we can go for Weather Ball before our Chaladon moves. It could chip stuff into range for our Chaladon. Really, really good. We could get off an our Chaladon before, no, we could get off a Tailwind before our Chaladon moves. And here comes the final mind game of what we're bringing. It's Wide Guard. Wide Guard is super good because the aforementioned super spread that he has, but it's good in a vacuum. Because it's good, he's going to respect Wide Guard. In the battle versus Thomas, that has a similar team to mine, very much so. He clicked single target instead of spread to predict the Wide Guard, blocking spread, right? So as long as he knows that Pelipper's out, I don't think he's going to click a spread move. But the thing about it is that I have to still run Wide Guard. I would love to run manual Rain Dance on this before anything. Because I predict manual Sunny Day Mousehold, it would be such a good play because we could set the rain back up. But I cannot justify running it, because if he ever sees my all 4 moves on Pelipper, and one of those moves is not Wide Guard, if there's a game after, he can just click spread moves with no hesitation, and that will be our downfall. We cannot let that happen. We have to have a mind game with Wide Guard, or else it is dead lost in the water. So that's why we would love, in a perfect world, I have a 5th move here, it's manual Rain Dance, and we can set the rain back up, predicting his manual Sunday Day Mousehold, but we cannot do it because we need the Wide Guard mind games, or else our team just loses to spread. It's that bad. It's that bad. Gulliver, I need you to show up. Absolutely need you to show up. I love you. Ever since you got Drizzle, you've been an absolute beast. Show me what you can do this set. Please, 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 please. That's the 6 we're bringing into today's match. Hopefully you guys will like it. Heading over to Battle Soul. Straight into the finals. All right, it's the finals. This is where it all ends. This is where it all ends. In the WPF finals, either we make it out a champion or we are finishing top 2. We're playing against Zachmander. He's done fantastic in the season. Great guy. Fun content to watch. Know what I'm saying? So, yeah. If you've been enjoying the season, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. We're going to do our best. We're going to do our absolute best to win this. One more opponent stands between us and the championship. I'm probably going to cry at the end of this video. Win or loss, actually. Starting to feel the nerves, but feeling quite okay. I got some ice water, so... yeah. We're going to do our very best. If that's not... you know what? I'm not even going to say it. We're going to do our very best. And I'm going to be satisfied with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not superstitious, but I think it's a hard matchup for both of us. I have some stuff that he's going to be not looking forward to, and I have some stuff, and he has some stuff that I'm not going to look that much forward to. So let's go into this battle right here. Good luck, Zachmander. Have fun. And here's our team. I'm ready. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Finals. It's just a Pokemon battle. Come on, bro. It's just a Pokemon battle. Just play to your win con. Play to your win con. Let's get it done. Let's do the shakes. Do the shakes. Oh, Pokemon battles. And the luck is a factor too, you know? Luck could sway in my favor, luck could sway in his favor. Everything could happen. Okay, Zachmander, let's get it. Let's see the 6 you have, yeah? It's Belly Bolt. Wow. It's no Serena, it's Belly Bolt. Okay. It's no Earthworm. Really good. Okay. And does that change how I want to lead this? No. It does not. Serena looks insane. No, Mega FLOETTE looks insane in this lead. And I'm not going to let that change anything. So here we go. Here we go. Let's fucking go, dude. Oh, come on. We're gonna lead our lead. That's dedicated. We've talked about this. I'm going to try and look at the screen as much as possible to not miss anything, because that's a classic Soul trip up. I try to make some notes, and then it doesn't go the way I want to, because I miss a crit, or I miss a field effect or something. All right, Zach, what you trying to do here, bro? No Orthworm is big. No Mega Aerodactyl is big. Oh, he's waiting till the last second, is he? Here we go. So my Floette has Friend Guard. Kind of important to take note of that. Interesting. So there is the spread move, right? Garchomp could click EQ. It would do quite a lot. Nothing too crazy though. My D-Gleam is actually insane here if I win the speed tie. And I don't think I'm in a position to click. It could be Scarf Chomp. If he's Roselli, I wanna do this. Okay. So Mousehold does come in. He does Mega, and here is, it's the same thing, just one turn later. Because I just with Roselli. Kind of makes me think it's not Scarf though. What do you want to do? Heat Wave? Makes sense. We have Friend Guard. Doesn't bring me to Citrus, unfortunately. But we do have the Super Fang. It does connect. Are you Citrus? I think Mousehold lives. Oh, Mousehold's dead. Okay. Very cool. I actually love that for me. Actually love that for me. I wonder what my Mousehold HP was. It was 80 something. Okay, Sylveon does come out. The Floette Mega. So I'm at 93. This Mousehold to this Mega Delphox. For 2 Heat Wave. Are you not max special attack, my boy? So this is where yeah, Super Fang. Okay. Why am I so... Okay, so we get the Citrus. Okay, good. Why am I so zoned out? Okay, so we get the Super Fang here as well, which means, is it Citrus? No? And we get the Moonblast, so we can kill this too. Good. So Garchomp is likely not to be Scarf here. I just think we click D-Gleam and we click Follow Me in case the Garchomp wants to do anything, right? Yeah, I think so. I forgot about Roselli. Okay, hold on. Oh, I forgot about Roselli. That might be it. It's not going to enjoy D-Gleam still. Because if it's not Roselli, then I straight up just... kill it, so it has to be Roselli. I should have thought this more through. I mean, if it does click Psyshock or something, if it is in range of something from Belfox that's not Heatwave, then you know. Let's see. Yeah, I could also lose the speed tie there. Yeah. So I no longer have Friend Guard, but do I live? And it's single target. 1 HP! And we get the D-Gleam. And it kills the Garchomp. No. Oh my god, 1 HP. 1 HP, ladies and gentlemen. 1 HP. And we crit. It's no Roselli, though. No Sash, no Roselli. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Zach. Holy fuck. I'm Sash, right? I'm Sash. You can click Heatwave all you want, but I am going to click Protect Weather Ball. Right? I live anything. It does have Psyshock. It does have Psyshock. Confirmed. We win game 1. Okay, let's go. How will he adapt? I think he'll start to lead Rhyme. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. That makes me do think that Garchomp might be Scarf. No Serena makes Caesar really good though. But I think I am going to do the same lead. Sorry for being so quiet, I'm focusing. Yeah, we're gonna do the same lead. Okay, here we go. Job's not done. Job's not finished. I wonder how he'll adapt. I did get a crit as well, but I don't think the crit matters if he's not Roselli. To be honest, he might just leave Garchomp at home now. We'll see. Game 2, here we go. This lead we talked about. This lead we talked about. This lead we talked about. The issue would be Psyshock, right? I also think you got a low roll on the Heat Wave on the mouse earlier. Should have procced my Citrus. Does go for Heat Wave. Well, it does the same roll. There's a sunny day. I just don't want to get baited, because the Delphox Mega, right? I have a Spadef boost up, but the sun is up, and the heat wave. It does very little in the sun. If I don't have Front Guard, it does more. Follow me again. I think I swapped this out to Pelipper. He could click Sunny Day again, it could happen, very well, but then he clicks Sunny Day again, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I did not, he has Encore. Oh, he has Encore. Oh, I thought he could have Encored my Calm Mind, I forgot. And he miss. Oh, you miss. I'm sorry. But this lets me kill the mouse hold now, and I'm +1/+1. I am sorry, my friend. Mouse hold is dead. Oh, I forgot he could Encore me into Calm Mind, and I still went for it. Oy. Yeah, so there's the Belly Bolt. Belly Bolt. Could be Max. Calm. Moonblast does lot. D-Gleam does half. I should be faster, so I think I'll click Protect here, and I think I'll set up a Tailwind. Should I set up a Tailwind? I'll probably switch this back into you, honestly, because I don't think I can. If I Tailwind and I die, I need the Weather Ball later, I think. He clicks Protect, I click Protect. And he probably clicks like what, Parabolic? Yeah. It hits Mouse, but it should just bring me down to Sash. No, proc my Citrus. Yeah, I should proc my Citrus, and he's already full HP, so it doesn't really matter that much. And now he can't Protect, right? Which is like the big thing. Really, really tempted to just click the Moonblast plus Super Fang now. Because he can't protect the Delphox. With Drew Belly Bolt, that's really good. And Delphox cannot protect. Goes for Psyshock. Does a kill? Springguard. Super Fang. And the Moonblast +1. Shouldn't kill. I don't think it kills. Oh, 1%. Oh, unlucky. Special attack fell. That's huge. So I'm going to click D-Gleam here, and I think I'm going to click Follow Me. I also have an Archelodon in the back. And we have Pelipper still pretty decently healthy. %1 is unlucky, bro. In case he wants to click Psyshock, I have to do this. Yep, I have to. I had to. And we live, so we still have Frangard. D-Gleam kills and does massive damage to Sylveon. Brings it a half. And now Hyper Voice, does it kill me? I have +1 and Frangard. Does it kill me? I don't think it does. It does not. Mouse hold, let's fucking go. So how much is, Rain is up for one more turn. If I Moonblast and get the play wrong, it's pretty bad, but this will... I think he has to protect the Sylveon, right? So E-shot this. Oh, he didn't protect the Sylveon. Oh, it lived! Unlucky, man. And I shot at the wrong target then. It's okay. We can still win this. Pelipper should be also faster than a lot here. It's fine. Should kill off and do a lot, yeah. Unlucky, that lived. I got a high roll, I think. Light screen. But I'm already set up. And the ring comes back in. Light screen. The Shalodon with +1. I feel like I have to double target here to be able to do something. Pelipper should be really fast here. Yeah, so we do kill the Sylveon. Really good. So now it's just the Belly Bolt. And we go first with the Dragon Pulse, even if he does kill and get a lot. We should be fine. Crit. Ah, 3%. And Parabolic is going to get him back, right? Yeah, it's going to get him back. It's going to heal him back to full. I think he's going to win this. Maybe not. Is he lefties? Yeah, he is. He's going to get it back. And it's going to proc twice? Okay, well. That's 3 turns of light screen. I can't do this, I think. I am faster, so what would be the play? Electro Shot and then... Or is it double Dragon Pulse? I don't know what would do more. I'll just Dragon Pulse in case I crit. I don't crit. Do you kill me? Oh, Electromorphosis probably makes it so it kills. T-Bolt. Ah, that kills. Okay, game 3 we go. Crit? No, okay. Great adaptation with the Belly Bolt. Ah, that's really unfortunate. Okay. Okay, here we go, game 3. It all comes down to this. Ah, I should have been blasted. But I think I can run it back. I think I can run it back. I have Wild Charge. I have, what's it called? I have everything. I want to run it back. I have wide guard for the Parabolic. I can win that in game. Oh, just really annoying. Okay. Yeah. So Belly Bolt is the leftovers. Alright, you would love to see a Game 3 Finals, wouldn't you? Oh, my days. Is he leading Belly Bolt now? What's happening? No, it's the same. He also runs it back. Problem is I misplayed it last time. I mapped this out a billion times, okay? It could also try and go hard for me here. I'm gonna try and Super Fang. Sometimes you gotta be aggressive. That's a misflash, so maybe I just do the follow me. He saw he clicked follow me the last time though. Come on, FLOETTE. Oh, he does Focus Blast. I should have clicked Protect. I live though. No, I don't. Crit? Oh, it doesn't even crit. Oh, okay. And now I don't have Follow Me. So now you could Encore. Getting really interesting now. I should have clicked Protect, shouldn't I? So to avoid a possible Encore here, I have to click Protect. And I have to click Tailwind, right? Oh, I should have stuck to my guns and click Protect. You live and you learn. But according to my calc, I should live. Encore? Psy Shock, okay, good. Sunny day, yeah, but that's fine. So I get the Tailwind here. And now, Moonblast does D-Gleam into you kill. D-Gleam into the mouse hold. No light screen, D-Gleam at +1. Does a lot, plus whatever Pillar's about to do is going to be really nice here. So I do click D-Gleam, and then for you, I click Fireball, Fire, Weather Ball Fire into you. Does do a lot, and this should take out the mouse hold. Shock. It's gonna do a lot. But I do have Tailwind still. Moonblast does belly bulk level +1 Moonblast right now. +1 Moonblast, it does survive, right? So if I, but it shouldn't also live the Weather Ball Fire. But this is probably where he clicks Protect, right? Oh, he withdraws. Okay, but I do get a kill. Okay. So I do kill the Garchomp, and I get the... D-Gleam. Yeah, but you have to. He's playing this really well. That's not enough. And then he's gonna kill, so I can't reset the rain. Really good, really good. Really good stuff from him, to be honest. Belly Bolt is just insane in this endgame. One turn of Tailwind. I'm gonna have to go for Crazy Predict, I guess. think he has it here. I don't like it, but I think so. I still get the electro shot, and then he can't protect the turn after, so this is the right play. I just think he clicks light screen or parabolic here. This is non-electromorphosis boosted too. It does click light screen. Okay. Which makes sense, which makes sense. So now's the question, do I click wide guard or do I not? I think he's clicking T-bolt. But I'm clicking tailwind. I think I have to click tailwind. No, it doesn't matter. I think I'm going for damage. Oh, you missed the focus blast. Sorry. So he's going to T-bolt this Pelipper right now. Decent damage. It's going to Electromorphosis boost him to T-bolt as well. I mean, a crit would do it, man. It's not going to kill. Yeah. T-bolt. Yeah, there it is. I don't have Protect onto Pelipper, but I do have Sash. Sunlight fades. He could Protect, but I think he's just going to click... I mean, it's 70% accurate. I think I'm just going to risk this Hurricane. For the Focus Blast. Make it a 1v1 with the Belly Belt. Hit. Yes. Kill. 50% light screen. Come on. Yeah, good. So it's a 1v1. And I have a boost. We could win this. Or Chalodon, baby. Come on. You're +1. He's probably gonna click Soak, isn't he? Soak, Parabolic. He probably has Soak, right? Turns left of light screen. I think I just have to D-pulse until the cows come home. That does nothing. And I have to protect the next turn. This is Soak. Yep. Exactly. I think he wins this. I have no rain. And I have to protect because he's the last turn light screen and yada yada yada. I think he wins this. I would need like the fat juicy crit here. Yeah, it's Belly Bolt 1 in the game. Ay ay ay. He's just going to keep gaining leftist. But the light screen was important. He might click light screen here just in case, but he's probably just clicking Parabolic, to be honest. And this D-pulse says it doesn't do half. Doesn't even do half. Yeah, it doesn't even do half. So he gets Electromorphosis, Parabolic, gets it all back. And that's going to be the end of it. GG's to Zach. He takes it, man. This Belly Bolt was way too hard to play around, man. He crits too. It doesn't matter. Yeah. GG's. We gave it a good shot. We finished second in the WPF. Thank you so much for watching. This has been your boy Soulblaze, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I don't regret doing what I did. The Caesar could have made a difference, but then again, he has like immense heat wave pressure. Congratulations to Zach. He is the WPF champion. Welcome to the recap, the WPF recap. I'm recording this quite a couple days after the battle, when it's all said and done. Obviously, if you just skip to this end of this video, go watch the battles. What are you doing here? Hello. But yes, it didn't go our way, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, it sucks. It really sucks. Game 1, I think we played it really strong. I'm going to recap the finals first and then a couple final words on the season as a whole. In the finals, I felt like I played good and I played bad. And that's kind of what hurts, you know? Like, I can sit here and smile about it now, right? It's kind of what hurts because game one, we're bust out the gates, we get everything right, everything feels like it's going according to plan, feels like he doesn't really have an answer in the back, doesn't really feel like he has a shot really in this finals, and it gives me the confidence to kind of play the game how I want to, calm down, focus on what I need to, you know, everything just feels right. And then we get into that game two. Game two, I led like I said in this team builder, I mapped it out completely. I used Photoshop for 5 hours plus and mapped everything out in the Delphox mousehold lines. I knew follow me redirect plus get the calm mind would give me an amazing position if mousehold lives to get a super fang off. Super good. If not, we can still play it. We can get the rain up. We can Pelipper can play for the tail end, and that belly bolt comes into the picture, right? And yeah, so there's the sequence. I'm gonna show it to you on screen now. There's a sequence in game two where there's Sylveon and Bellybolt versus 13 HP Mega FLOETTE and my Archelodon, right? And the whole thing is that my FLOETTE has a +1/+1. Both are obviously faster than my opponent. There's no quick claw, no nothing. Bellybolt's 45 speed, Sylveon 60, Archelodon's 85. Quite a lot of speed on that too for an Archelodon, and then Mega FLOETTE's max. So we go first with both of our mons, right? And as you can see, the Dazzling Gleam that put Sylveon from 100 HP to 48 did 52% damage. You would think that's a 2-hit KO any single day. Any single day. In the calc, it's max HP, max special attack Sylveon. There's a 52% is it's a little bit, it's a roll that's, I think it's a little on the high end, but it's a very, very positive, very, very possible, roll for +1 Mega FLOETTE to get with a D-Gleam on Sylveon. It's easily 2-hit KO'able, no worries at all. But then, because it's at 48%, right? And we D-Gleam with +1, thinking that the second D-Gleam would kill. It lives on 3 HP, and we get the 45% chip on the Bellybolt. And that is our downfall, because the Sylveon Hyper Voice is Fairy Aura boosted, it chunks 70% of our Archelodon's health, and it kills off the +1 FLOETTE, which is our wing con, which we need in the endgame. And Bellybolt clicks Light Screen. If we kill that Sylveon with that D-Gleam, Bellybolt is left having to tank a hit from Archelodon coming up, right? It has to tank a hit from Archelodon, and it spends its turn not killing Mega FLOETTE so it can win the game 1v2 versus Pelipper Archelodon. It clicked Light Screen. So if Sylveon doesn't chunk Archelodon's HP, doesn't kill Mega FLOETTE, Bellybolt sets up Light Screen, takes the chip from the D-Gleam still, sets up Light Screen. It is an automatic victory for us in that game 2. We win game 2 and we win set because +1 Moonblast and Dragon Pulse from Archelodon is a guaranteed kill. Guaranteed on max, which is what I count. And I talked to Zach after the battle. He's not even max on the Bellybolt. Not max HP, max special attack with nature. He's very specially bulky, don't get me wrong. He's very specially bulky, but he's not max. So it is, even on max, it is guaranteed. We don't need a crit through screen, nothing. +1 Moonblast, Dragon Pulse, and we're the WPF champions. But that D-Gleam that made Sylveon go from 100 to 48 with 52% the first time was an absolute max roll. Because he's actually a little bit more SPDF on his Sylveon than you would think. He's sacrificing special attack on his Sylveon to go special defense. Saving him because that D-Gleam that puts him then from 48 to 3%, which I thought should have killed based on the 52% damage earlier, was a true 50% chance to kill. Let that sink in. In the finals of a WPF, the biggest independent draft league, you sit there and you play game 2, you won game 1, you click a D-Gleam which you think kills, and not only does it not kill like you expect, it turns out to be a 50-50 true coin flip, and then you lose that coin flip, making you lose the game and having to play game 3. Crazy. Absolute crazy. We sent each other the pastes. We looked at everything. It's a true 50-50. The finals came down to a true coin flip. Heads or tails. And we just didn't get it. Admittedly, because he's more Spredef Sylveon, getting that first 52% and that absolute max roll is very lucky. I'll admit that, because it's a 11 to 12% chance to 2-hit KO a max HP Sylveon with Dazzling Gleam, of course. But again, it fits very much into the spread of max HP. So you're feigned and fooled into thinking that it's just max HP, and then of course it doesn't kill. It does not kill because it's a true 50-50 that he wins. And at that point, like, you could say I was lucky to get to that 50-50. Sure, I'll admit that. I was lucky to get there. But when you get there and it's a true 50-50, that's when it sucks to lose. And then nothing else matters. Only that 50-50 matters. It doesn't matter how much luck you had to get there. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It just comes down to that 50-50. If you get it, you win. If you don't get it, you lose. And it sucks because our Chaladon, as you saw in Game 3, cannot beat Bellybolt 1v1. I thought it could. Yes, you could be mad at me saying, why didn't you bring Caesar? Why didn't you click Brick Break? Why didn't you yada yada yada? I honestly don't think it matters. Bellybolt is, I as you saw, heard in the team builder, I'm confident in what I saw when it came. I knew it was Parabolic Charge, knew it was single target T-Bolt for Wide Guard, knew it was Soak to beat our Chaladon. But that's where he got me, because Bellybolt was the light screener and Sarina didn't come at all. And you can argue Sableye should be there because there's no Sarina, right? You can click Disable, you can click Light Screen, you can click Knockoff, really good. And it's a 50-50. I think there's positives and there's negatives. Because first of all, as you guys saw in Game 1 and Game 2, the 4 that I bring have immense offensive pressure and synergy to beat down his team. They absolutely can do it. The problem is if you get that Game 3 prediction wrong like I did. I told myself in the team builder, I told myself in the battle plan, you protect that Mousehold. There's 2 things I didn't do according to plan in that battle, and I got punished once for one of them. The first one was that I said to myself, I'm going to follow me twice, because I'm going to follow me the Psyshock, get the Citrus up, and he's going to click Encore with his mouse on my Mega FLOETTE for the follow me. So you need to follow me again, or else FLOETTE's stuck clicking Calm Mind and you lose the game on the spot. I don't click that second follow me, and thank God his Mousehold doesn't Encore me into Calm Mind. And he might not, have the incentive to, because I just clicked follow me, but that play still is, you let yourself lose to that play if you do that. I did that. If that Mousehold had Encore, clicked Encore on that Mega FLOETTE, you lose the game on the spot. You don't have enough defense to be able to swap around and play for Mega FLOETTE in the late game. Nothing. Nothing. You're stuck because it's a Mega Delphox, and Mega Delphox chunks whatever's in the back, or basically rips whatever's in the front, and you can't protect. And it's sunny day, and it's yada yada yada. It's so downhill from there. You lose positioning, you lose everything. So you can't do that. And then of course in the Game 3, I said I would protect Mousehold. Didn't do it. You hear me, you see me hover it, you see me very much look at it, play with the idea, I should protect here, Focus Blast is coming. And then something in me says, you know what? He's gonna click Psyshock. Last second I decide that, when I've spent 6+ hours mapping out he's clicking Focus Blast in Game 3. I said it to myself days before, on the day, 5 minutes before, Game 3, you lead the same, but you play it different. You click Protect because he's going to target the Mousehold. And then I don't do it. And that sucks, because he threw away his Garchomp, right? He sacked his Garchomp. So if we get that Protect on Mousehold and we get the +1 Mega FLOETTE for free, our odds are looking very, very good. We can have Super Fang in the late game for the Bellybolt. We can have Follow Me to make sure Soak never hits our Chaladon, so you can't beat it with Parabolic Charge. We can have Encores, if you click Soak, he's encored into Soak. This mouse hold can beat this belly bolt so hard in this endgame. And we can still have a mouse hold around. We can switch to get the Pelipper in, to get the rain up, get the play for a Protect Tailwind, yada yada yada. Save the mouse hold for Super Fang in the endgame. Even +1 Mega FLOETTE should beat Belly Bolt alone in the endgame if no prior light screen is up. But it didn't go that way. And I'm sorry for letting myself down because of that. Pokemon has taught me that if you want to win, you have to play and stay true to your heart and your plans and your beliefs from when the game begins to when the game ends. If you betray yourself, or if you doubt yourself, or if you don't believe in yourself, if you lose your faith halfway through, you're not going to make it. Pokemon is a marathon. You have to be able, if you got hacks like crazy in Game 2 and you're going into a Game 3, you have to be able to put that behind you. And I can't say that I'm able to do that. I can't say that I'm not able to play to a whimsical influential thought I get along the way based on what I see in the battle and stick to my plans. It's really hard because you start to doubt yourself and everything. So Game 3, I will wholeheartedly agree I misplayed and deserved to lose because I didn't follow my heart and my game plan, which was to protect that mouse hold on that turn. I should have done it. I don't know why I didn't do it. I should have done it. So Game 3, going to Game 3 and losing, it is in the books. It's the perfect choke, right? Super sad. And Game 2 was just a true 50-50. I couldn't have done anything else. I played it perfect. I could not have done. Maybe I could have done something else. The one thing I could have done was follow me again. But then again, I gained on the play, so who's to say that he didn't have Encore on mouse. He had Feint, right? So, you know, it's risky, right? But yeah, that's the way it goes, right? I went to bed that night after that battle, and I talked to Zach, I talked to people, and I cried. I cried myself to sleep. It was very sad. I felt like I prepped good enough to win. I felt like I played good enough to win. And then once I did those Game 2 calcs, I felt like that really got to me. Even though in my heart, I still had a chance to win Game 3 if I just played it, right? I think the mouse hold protect sits very deep because I believe in that line and that play more than bringing Caesar, more than bringing the Mega Sableye. Because I feel like that's doubles. Singles, it comes down to what you prep. If you don't have Yachi on your Garchomp for the ice type, you're not going to live the ice move. The ice coverage move, right? And you're going to die. In doubles, it's like you can protect, you can redirect, you can, right? You can switch out, you don't have to sit there. It's all down to how you play it. But in singles, it's all down to how you prep it. And it's a very shift in mindset. Very proud of how I did it this season. Couple final words to end it off here quickly. Really happy with myself this season. I got lucky a couple times. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I don't. I got lucky in the finals. I got lucky in the semifinals. Quarterfinals, you can argue. I got lucky during the season. But I think I played damn well too. You know? And I'm going to be proud of myself for that. I'm going to let that sink in. It's still a second place finish, which is insane for a draft league of this caliber. WPF, super talented people. All the WPF coaches this season have been very, very competitive and very, very focused and trying to tag it all. And I respect that a lot. That's the kind of competitive environment I want to be in. I want to be positive. I want to contribute. I want to also be there to do my best and show them that I belong there. And I felt like I was able to do that this season. Luck comes and goes, right? But yeah, that's the end of the WPF season. Thank you to all the other WPF coaches for sharing your battles with me. Thank you so much to the wonderful WPF Delta moderators, Zombie, my good friend from way back, Thomas. We met and talked and, you know, kind of formed a little bond, you know, later down the line. But still, super respect to you guys for hosting a season even though you don't like doubles as much as singles, and sticking through with it and following up and making sure that we're all doing our best to keep our uploads on time, to everything. You guys have been super accommodating. I would love to return to WPF in the future, whether it be singles, doubles, or whatever else Delta has in store. I'd love to be there. And the moderators of the other divisions, thank you for your hard work too. I know you were working hard out there too. Techno, the owner, I see you post frequently. It's obvious that you super care about this league, and that makes people want to play, right? And JK with your weekly recaps. Really appreciate everybody in WPF, man. It really feels starting to feel like a family out there. So I really appreciate all the support on the video, on the journey, and yeah, thank you WPF Delta Season 20 champions. I'll hope to see you guys soon again. Soulblaze is out. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.